I'm done with card making. Hi everyone, my name is Brennan and welcome to
Brennan's Crafty Corner.
Hey everyone, my name is Brennan and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now that intro was a little bit tad dramatic if I do say so myself. I'm not really done with card making, but for today, I'm breaking up with it. Here's the thing, Caitlin and Elite Cards and I, Caitlin, so amazing. Her lives for Pink and Maine are so much fun. I love her cards, they're great. So today we're collaborating and we're each breaking up with a craft supply to make a card. So I've told her a craft supply she can't use, and she told me a craft supplies I can't use, and it was a struggle for me, and I don't think we can be friends anymore, but that's okay. No, I'm joking. But it was kind of a struggle, and I'm going to mention it about 25 times that I wish I could use the supply that she told me I can't. So let's go see what supply that is.
All right, Brennan, are you ready to know what you are breaking up with?
I'm honestly kind of scared. Because we said we're going to be ruthless.
Yeah, I'm going to insert a picture of that because you literally asked for this.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. No colorful inks. So black stamping ink is fine, and embossing ink I'd be fine with too because that's clear, but no colorful inks. No blending.
She's forcing me to color with my COPIC markers.
I mean, or like crayons. I don't know.
Should I pull out my Crayola Pipsqueak markers?
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
We're going to figure it out.
Are we?
Yeah.
Am I just going to get a pen and write hello on the front of a card and be done?
Yep.
Can't even use a colorful pen.
Nope. Have fun.
Yay, you too.
So, as you now know, I cannot use any colored ink pads, which is so great. So, for today's card, this is what we're going to be doing. 1 second. So, we have our card base, and what we're going to do is we are going to grab a pen. This can be any pen. Grab your favorite pen. It can be a colorful pen because I can use a colorful pen, but I'm just going to use a black pen. Oh, and this pen's dying. And here's the card for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'll save this card base too. But, I have a couple of ideas, but one of them I wanted to dedicate like a full video to and do it shared as a technique video. So I'm not going to do that one. And then I could foil because I did get a new better press plate that I want to foil with. Let's do that. So, this is what I picked up the other day. So this is the Winter Rose background better press plate. But if you don't know, you can foil with these, and some people like foiling with these more than foil plates, since it can foil. I bought it for that. And then I also have the stencils for it, but obviously, since I cannot use my colorful ink pads, I cannot really use this, unless I want to ink blend in black and color them in black, but that would be kind of weird. So we're not going to do that. We don't need decaying florals, but it's okay. So I am going to get this out of its packaging. So my Gemini foil press is off to the side, heating up, but just look at the detail of this press plate. Like, isn't it so pretty? Technically, it's supposed to be winter, but I'm just gonna foil it in gold, so it's fine if it's supposed to just be for winter. So I'm gonna be foiling onto this piece of blueberry cardstock from Concord and 9th. I've never foiled on this cardstock. I don't know if it works. We're gonna see. If it doesn't, we'll figure something else out. I hope it does. And then I also just have some gold foil from Tonic Studios. Okay, so my machine is all heated up. I have it set for 20 seconds and it's on medium heat. Is that right? We'll see. And then I just want to thank my grandma's friend Lois for giving this machine to me. She gave me both the Gemini and this because she had gotten a new decking machine to need it. So thank you so much, Lois, in case you're watching. So we're going to put down our gold foil. I'm just going to move that so it actually covers all the plate. And now we are going to plop down the blue cardstock. And I'm just going to put this little plate on it. And now we're going to hit that timer and hit start. Okay, so the timer just ended, so I'm going to remove the foil part and run this through my die cutting machine really quickly. Okay, ran it through the Gemini, so we're going to take our stuff off now. I can see there was definitely an impression there, so we're going to just take this up. Ooh, I have hope, y'all. That is stunning. Oh my gosh. Look at how pretty that is. And obviously, I kind of missed part of the plate there. That's okay. I can cut this down a little. And then I don't have one, but I might save this. If I have one of those reverse foil plates where it's just like a solid piece of metal, I could put this on it and get like another print. Well, not print, but another foiling from it. Just look at how, this is so pretty, y'all. So pretty. Now, the only thing I could say is that I wish I had some blue ink I could use to go around the edges and darken it, but I don't. It's okay. It's okay. We have my panel, and now I have this set from Mama Elephant called More Blooms, and as you can see, there are some beautiful flowers on here. I really love this set, and I have the coordinating dies. So I think I'm gonna stamp out a couple of these. I'm not sure exactly which ones. I'm thinking maybe this tall one, and then maybe something else. Maybe two of the same for the other ones. Not sure. Let me figure this out. I used some Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and I stamped out this big flower right here, and then this smaller one right here twice. So what I'm imagining is I'm going to have this one like in the center, and then these two coming out on each side almost. And I think I'm going to do like a pink and orangey maybe. So like maybe this one pink and then these two orange, just because orange will work really well with the blue as they're opposites on the color wheel. And then I think pink will work in there nicely if it's like a super pale pink maybe, like a dusty pink almost. So I'm gonna get to coloring. Time to color. For pink, I'm going to be using RV11, R81, and R83. So I'm going to go in with that R83 first, which is the darkest color. And I'm just going to go around the center of those flowers. That's where I think it would be darkest on this. And once I get to the very top, I'm just doing little dots. I don't really care. It's not going to see much of a blend. Then I'm going with that R81 and just flicking out that color so I can bring the R83 into the R81. And I'm just leaving the tiniest amount of white space on the edges of those petals because that will be like my highlight. The R81, think of it as the true color. It's the mid-tone, the true color. And then the R83 was the darkest, and now this RV11 is going to be the lightest color. This is the little highlight. This is where the sun is hitting it directly, and it's the brightest on the flower. So now I'm just filling in any and all white space that is left. And lastly, for this flower, I'm going to go in with BG93 just to do the stem. You barely see it, but wanted to make sure it was colored. So now I'm going to do the leaves of these smaller, skinnier flowers. I'm just going along the bottom of them to add a little bit of shadowing with the BG96. And then I'm going to go in with that BG93 to just fill in the white space that was left. It's not a crazy blend, it's nothing crazy. It's a small area, so I didn't want to do 3 or 4 colors. I thought the 2 were just enough, and I do like how it comes out, so it's nice and subtle. Really nice greens. I really like these BG90 colors. And then once this final leaf is done, I'm going to go in with YR07 and YR16. That YR07 is my darker color, and I'm just going along the bottom, and then filling in the rest of the white space with that YR16. So all my coloring is done, and I die cut out those flowers, and oh my gosh, I'm loving how they're working with the background. So I'm going to take 1/4 of an inch off both sides, so then my panel will be 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. Okay, so my panel is cut down now, and as much as I would just love to add these florals to the center, not like this, but you get my point. If I do this, they're gonna get lost. There's nothing really mounting them to the card. So instead, what I'm gonna do is, out of some white cardstock, I'm gonna use this hexagon die from Stacy Park and Sizik. Nice double stitching pattern that goes into it. And I'm gonna put this on the center, and then I'll put the florals on top of it, and I'll likely pop this up with some foam tape. Okay, so I have that all die cut out, and what I'm wishing right now is I wish I had my ink pads, because what I would do is I would go around that just lightly with the blue. It would look really, really cool and make it really cohesive, but I can't. I'm just going to do now is I'm just going to go in with some foam tape and pop that up. That way we can add a little bit of height to our card. So my foam tape is on, and this is quite literally the most stressful part of card making. I hate doing it every single time, but I'm going to try to place this as good as possible. Okay. I think I did a fairly good job there. It's not perfect, but you know what? It's fine. It's a handmade card, not a Hallmark card. So now, I think how I want to assemble these is I want to have like one coming out, one of those smaller orange florals coming out up here, and then like another one coming out at the bottom right here. I think that looks really, really nice, especially because like they're kind of like coming out of like 2 little indents. There's like a little indent there and a little indent right there. So I'm going to get these glued down. And let's put this one. Okay, and now I'm just gonna like tear this little bit off at the bottom so it doesn't overhang. And there's our florals. So we can just put that right here. So add a little bit more glue. we can put that right down on the center there. I'm liking how this is coming out, but I feel like it still needs something, so I'm not going to put a sentiment because I don't think I should. I don't really have a good place where I think I'd want to put it, but I do think this needs a couple of embellishments, so let me go through my stash. So I have these gold pearls, flat back pearls from Pink Fresh, and I think these would make a really, really nice addition to the card. So that's what I'm going to do. Also, just a little tip. When you pour your embellishments out, if you don't have like a little embellishment tray like I don't, you could really just use a card base and open it up because then you can funnel it back into the little jar super easily. Okay, I think that's the placement I'm going to go with. I feel like one of these should be smaller up here, but it's okay. I'm just gonna go with it because I don't have any smaller ones on here and I don't want to dump them all out again. So actually, wait. Okay, I like that a little better. So this is the layout we're gonna go with. So I'm just gonna glue these down now. Okay, and there we go. Our card is basically done. I just have to glue it down to the card base. The only thing, and I regret not doing this, I should have stamped something on the hexagon here. And I know what you're thinking, but you don't have any color ink pads. I know. I would have done it in just some embossing ink, because that will just add the slightest touch of a pattern, whatever you're stamping with, to the white. Would be barely noticeable, but it would have been there, and I think that would have been nice. But you know what? I'm not mad at this. I like it. I just wish I also could have ink blended along the edges. It's fine. Caitlin, you got me with that one. Really wish I could have used the ink pad there, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. Okay.
So, are you ready to see mine?
I am.
So, we have this wonderful card here that says hello off-centered.
Perfect.
And I thought it was very minimalistic. No, I'm joking. I didn't glue it to the card base yet, though, because I didn't want to waste that card base with writing hello on it. So, it's technically not done, but it's good, close enough.
You know that I'm fine with a card front. That's a card front equals a card for me.
Yes.
So
If all the viewers at home, if you don't know, basically a lot of us just post the card front and not the actual card glued to a card base. But
yeah,
so it would be great. So here is my card.
That's so fun.
Foiling. See, I said like 5 times though. I wish I could have done ink blending like along the edges to add a little dimension.
Yeah.
And then I realized I should have stamped with like embossing ink on the white hexagon there, just to add a little bit more to it. But it's okay. It's okay.
I like it.
I do too.
And we both have gold pearls, which is fun.
Oh yeah, that is funny.
That we both ended up with gold pearls.
Yeah.
Yay! Go us!
Yay! We did it, and we didn't kill each other in the process.
Yeah. Besties.
Am I gonna take an ink pad right now and go around the edges? I don't know.
I mean, you better take your pictures first. And then you can make the 2.0 version and put both on your Instagram post or something.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, I would have improved this.
Yeah, swipe to see how I fixed it.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the card? I personally think some no diving ink from Simon Hurley would be amazing to go around the edges. Did I do that off camera after I made the card and took the photos? I don't know. But make sure you now go over to Caitlin's channel and check out her video because her card is really, really pretty. She went out of what she normally does because she normally does her COPIC markers. And did I spoil it? Maybe. But go watch Caitlin. She is so amazing. I will leave the link down below. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye everyone, and happy crafting!